Picture this. You're standing at the edge of greatness, feeling the weight of destiny calling your name. Yet the challenges ahead seem insurmountable. What if I told you that these very challenges are proof of your purpose? Welcome, my friend. Today, we're diving into a truth so powerful that once you embrace it, nothing can stop you. Every chosen one faces a battle, a moment of testing. But remember this, your struggles are not there to break you. They are the fuel for your greatness. So if you feel the weight of your calling today, know this. It's going to hit every chosen one, and it's time to rise. The road to greatness is never smooth. If it were, everyone would be walking it, reaching their destiny without a second thought. But the reality is that those who are chosen for something significant, something transformative, will encounter challenges. These challenges are not to break you. They are designed to shape you, to refine you, and to prepare you for the great purpose you are meant to fulfill. This is the process, and it's in that process that you must learn to trust the struggle. When you are called to greatness, the path ahead will seem daunting. It might seem like every step forward brings a new obstacle, a new difficulty. You may find yourself questioning why you were chosen for such a difficult journey. But let me tell you this, it is not the struggle that defines you. It is how you rise from it. It is in your response to adversity that you discover your true strength. The process is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. It is the very thing that will forge you into the person capable of stepping into the greatness that is waiting for you. Think about a blacksmith working with metal. When the metal is first placed into the fire, it is raw, unrefined, and not yet in its most powerful form. But the blacksmith doesn't shy away from the heat. Instead, they use it to mold the metal into something stronger, something better. The process of heating, shaping, and cooling the metal is what transforms it into a tool capable of great things. You too are like that metal. The heat of your struggles is not meant to destroy you, but to refine you, to make you stronger, to prepare you for the greatness that lies ahead. This is the essence of the chosen one's journey. It's not about avoiding struggle or wishing that life would be easier. It's about understanding that the struggle is a necessary part of the journey. It's about recognizing that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. The process is where the magic happens. It's where you learn to push through when things seem impossible, to hold on when you feel like giving up, and to rise higher every time you fall. Without struggle, there is no strength. Without difficulty, there is no resilience. Without the fire, there is no forging. You may have moments when you feel overwhelmed by the weight of your calling. You may question your ability to withstand the pressure, but in those moments, remember this. The struggle is not here to defeat you. It is here to prepare you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to stretch beyond what you thought was possible. It's in the struggle that you learn who you really are. You discover what you're made of, and you realize just how powerful you can be when you refuse to give up. The process is what strengthens your character. It's in the hard times that you develop the resilience to overcome anything that comes your way. It's in the moments of doubt and fear that you build your courage. Without the struggle, you would never understand your true potential. You would never realize how far you can go or what you are truly capable of achieving. It's the fire that burns away the impurities in your soul, leaving behind the pure, strong individual who is ready to step into the destiny that awaits. Think about the people who have inspired you, the ones you look up to as examples of greatness. I guarantee you that they did not get to where they are without facing their own struggles. They did not get there without being tested, without having to go through fire. But what makes them inspiring is not that they never struggled, but that they rose above their struggles. They pushed through when it would have been easier to quit. They persevered when the road got tough, and because of that, they emerged stronger, wiser, and more capable of fulfilling their purpose. You too are on a path of greatness. And like every chosen one before you, you will face obstacles. There will be days when the journey feels unbearable, when you question whether it's worth it. But let me remind you, it is worth it. The struggle is worth it. The process is worth it. Every moment of doubt, every setback, every failure is part of your preparation. These are the very things that will prepare you for the greatness you are destined for. You might feel like you're not equipped to handle the struggles you face, that you're not strong enough to overcome them. But I want you to know something. You were chosen for this. You were chosen because you have within you the strength, the resilience, and the courage to rise above anything that comes your way. The struggle may be difficult, but it will never be greater than the power that resides within you. The process may be long, but it will never be in vain. Every step forward, every challenge you face is preparing you for the moment when you will step into your destiny. And remember, the struggle is not just about what you face on the outside. It's about what's happening on the inside. It's about the way the process is shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for the person you need to become to fulfill your purpose. You may not always understand why things are happening the way they are, but trust that everything you are going through is leading you to a greater purpose. Every difficulty, every challenge is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become the person you were always meant to be. As you walk this journey, I want you to remember one thing. The process is not your enemy, it is your greatest ally. Without the process, there is no growth. Without the struggle, there is no strength. Without the fire, there is no forging. So embrace the process, trust the struggle, and know that every step forward, no matter how difficult, is bringing you closer to your greatness. Trust the process, for it is in the struggle that you will find the power to rise. The chosen one is not the one who avoids difficulty, but the one who embraces it and uses it to become the best version of themselves. Let me say this again. You were chosen for this journey. You were chosen because you have the strength to rise above every challenge, to overcome every obstacle, and to step into the greatness that is waiting for you. The process is your preparation. The struggle is your refining. And when you emerge from it, you will be a force to be reckoned with. So when the struggle comes, and it will come, don't be afraid. Don't back down. Don't shy away. Embrace it. Trust it. Know that it is shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for the destiny that awaits. And when you come through on the other side, you will be stronger, wiser, and ready to step into the greatness you were always meant for. This is the journey of the chosen one, and it is one that will make you unstoppable. Keep moving forward, keep trusting the process, and never forget, you were made for this. The power of your calling is something that cannot be underestimated, and if you understand the depth of it, you will begin to see that no matter what stands in your way, your purpose will always be greater. The very fact that you have been chosen for a specific purpose is a testimony to the strength that is already within you. You are not here by accident. Your existence is not a random event. There is a reason you are alive in this moment. And that reason is far more significant than any obstacle that might try to block your path. When you embrace your calling, you are accepting the responsibility that comes with it. Being chosen means that you are set apart. You are destined for greatness, and with that greatness comes an inevitable challenge. But here's the truth you need to understand. The obstacles you face are not there to prevent you from achieving your purpose. They are there to reveal and activate the strength, wisdom, and resilience that you need to step into your greatness. These challenges exist not to hinder you, but to prepare you for the amazing journey ahead. Every obstacle you encounter is a test of your resolve, a trial designed to strengthen your inner being. Challenges have a unique way of making us tap into resources we didn't even know we had. It's in these moments that you will discover the depth of your own power. The difficulties you face will bring forth a new level of clarity in your vision, a new level of courage in your heart, and a new level of determination in your soul. Without the struggle, you would not experience the true power that lies within you. Now, you may be wondering why the path has to be so difficult. Why do you, as the chosen one, have to endure such hardship and pain? Why can't your journey be smooth with no roadblocks or setbacks? The answer lies in the very nature of your calling. If your journey were easy, if there were no challenges to face, you would not grow. You would not develop the strength and character needed to fulfill the unique purpose for which you were called. You would not be prepared for the level of impact you are meant to have. Obstacles, no matter how large, are part of the plan. They are meant to refine you, to strengthen you, and to mold you into the person you need to become in order to carry out your purpose. Think of it like the process of sculpting. A sculptor takes a rough block of stone and through patience, precision, and sometimes force, chisels away at it to reveal the masterpiece within. It is not easy for the stone, nor is it easy for the sculptor. But the end result is a work of art, something of beauty and purpose. Your calling is the masterpiece, and the obstacles you face are the chisels that refine and shape you into that masterpiece. Furthermore, every mountain you encounter in your life is not there to defeat you, it is there to elevate you. The bigger the mountain, the greater the victory on the other side. Mountains have a way of magnifying our strengths, showing us what we are truly capable of. When you are faced with a mountain, you are given the opportunity to climb, to reach higher than you ever thought possible. Each step you take towards the summit is a step towards discovering a greater version of yourself. Each challenge you overcome adds to your strength, your wisdom, and your confidence. And when you finally reach the peak, you will look back and realize that the mountain was not an obstacle at all. It was a necessary part of your journey, a part of your growth. The path to your purpose is not always a straight line. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. But I want you to understand that these detours are not setbacks. They are opportunities for you to learn, to grow, and to become even more equipped for your destiny. Each detour is a lesson in resilience, in flexibility, in trust. You will learn to trust yourself, to trust your instincts, and most importantly, to trust the process. The power of your calling cannot be overstated. It is a force that is so much bigger than any challenge you might face. When you are walking in alignment with your purpose, the universe itself conspires to help you succeed. The people you meet, the opportunities that come your way, and even the challenges you face are all part of a larger design. They are all pieces of the puzzle that are meant to fit together to create the masterpiece of your life. It is easy to look at an obstacle and feel defeated, to look at a mountain and think it is too high to climb. But you must understand that the power within you is greater than the size of any mountain. The power within you is greater than the weight of any burden you carry. And when you tap into that power, when you truly connect with the force of your calling, nothing can stop you. When you face challenges, do not see them as barriers. See them as opportunities to activate the strength that lies within you. Every obstacle you face is a chance for you to prove to yourself just how capable you are. You were chosen for this purpose because you are strong enough to overcome whatever stands in your way. There is no obstacle that can defeat you when you walk in the power of your calling. The key to overcoming any obstacle lies in your mindset. How do you view the challenges you face? Do you see them as insurmountable walls, or do you see them as stepping stones to your victory? Your mindset will determine how you approach each challenge, If you approach it with the belief that your calling is greater than any obstacle, you will find a way to overcome it. But if you approach it with fear or doubt, you will find yourself defeated before you even begin. The truth is, you are not meant to live a life of mediocrity. You were born for greatness, and the obstacles you face are simply tests of your commitment to that greatness. You must be willing to push through the pain, the frustration, and the doubt. You must be willing to face the challenges head on, knowing that each challenge is a step closer to the victory that awaits you. When you are faced with an obstacle, ask yourself this: what am I learning from this? What strength is being activated in me? How can I grow from this experience? These questions will shift your perspective and allow you to see the obstacle as an opportunity rather than a roadblock. And as you continue to shift your mindset, you will begin to realize that nothing can stand in your way. The power of your calling is something that will continue to grow as you step into it. The more you align yourself with your purpose, the more strength you will discover within you. Your calling has a force of its own, a momentum that will carry you forward even when the road is tough. The obstacles you face will only fuel that momentum, propelling you toward your ultimate destiny. So no matter what you are facing right now, know that it is not the end of your story. It is simply a chapter, a moment in the process of becoming who you were always meant to be. The obstacles you are facing are not signs that you are on the wrong path. They are signs that you are exactly where you need to be. Keep moving forward, and with each step, remember that you were made for this. Your calling is greater than any obstacle. Your purpose is greater than any challenge. And when you rise up and meet those obstacles with the strength and power that lies within you, nothing will be able to stand in your way. You were chosen for greatness, and your victory is already secured. The mountain is not the enemy. The mountain is the proving ground for the power that lies within you. And when you reach the top, you will know that you were made for this moment all along. So today, stand tall, stand strong. Your destiny is calling you, and no matter how hard it gets, it's going to hit every chosen one, and it's going to hit you like a storm. But remember, you were made for the storm, and on the other side, you will rise. Embrace it, because your greatness is waiting. Go forward and step into the power of your calling. It's easy to hear these words and think, that sounds good, but does it really apply to me? Let me assure you, it absolutely applies. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the weight of the world, especially when you feel like the weight of a higher purpose is hanging over your head. You may feel that the trials you're facing are too big, too overwhelming, and maybe even impossible to conquer. But understand this: what you are facing right now is the training ground for your future. The storms you are weathering today are the stepping stones to the victory you will experience tomorrow. I want to make something clear from the outset. Being the chosen one does not mean a life without struggle. Quite the opposite. The very essence of being chosen means you will be tested. You will be stretched beyond your limits. You will be pushed into uncomfortable situations, and at times you will face what feels like insurmountable obstacles. But here's the key. These obstacles are not there to stop you. They are there to propel you. Every challenge you face is a confirmation that you are on the right path. The enemy never comes after something that isn't a threat. And your calling is a threat to the powers that seek to keep you from your purpose. You see, the world will always try to tell you that greatness is about being comfortable, about avoiding conflict, about staying in the safety of the known. But that's not true greatness. Real greatness is forged in the fire. It's born out of adversity. Every story of someone who has ever achieved anything of significance, from the great leaders of history to the everyday heroes, is a story that includes hardship. It is through hardship that strength is developed. It is through adversity that resilience is built. It is through struggle that you are sharpened for the work that lies ahead of you. What you are going through right now is not a punishment, it's a preparation. Your calling demands more from you than you may have expected. It will require you to go places you never thought you would go, to become someone you never thought you could become, and to endure things you never thought you would endure. But know this, you are being prepared to handle the responsibility of your destiny. The storms are not designed to break you. They are designed to teach you how to stand, how to fight, how to rise, and how to keep going no matter the cost. This is a process. It's not instantaneous. It's not something that happens overnight. Growth, real growth, takes time. You can't rush the process of becoming the person you were meant to be. Just like a seed cannot be rushed to grow into a mighty oak tree, neither can you. Your roots need to be deep. Your foundation needs to be firm. And to achieve that, you must go through trials. You must face storm. The higher the calling, the greater the process. But here's the beautiful thing. Every time you face a challenge, you are not alone. You are never alone. There is a force, a power, a spirit that is with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and helping you rise above what is meant to keep you down. Think about it for a moment. What do you see when you look at a storm? The wind, the rain, the chaos? Yes, that's part of it. But do you know what else a storm brings? It brings renewal. It clears the air. It strengthens the roots of the trees, allowing them to grow even taller. The storm is not the end. It's the beginning of a new season of growth. The storm is an opportunity to emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable than you were before. You see, the storm reveals your strength. It doesn't create it. It exposes the strength that was always there, waiting for the right moment to rise to the surface. What you are facing today is not the final word on your life. It is merely a chapter in your story. And just like any great story, the hero always faces trials and tribulations before they rise to their full potential. The challenge is not how to avoid the storm, but how to stand in the midst of it with courage, with faith, and with confidence that you were made for this. You were made to overcome. You were made to stand tall. You were made to fight. And when you stand strong, when you face the storm head on with the knowledge that you are destined for greatness, something incredible happens. The storm no longer has power over you. You begin to realize that you control your response to the storm. The storm cannot take away your purpose. The storm cannot take away your strength. The storm cannot take away your calling. And that's the point where you start to rise. Every chosen one has had to face this moment when the storm seems like it's too much to bear. But the truth is, the storm is not the enemy. It is merely a test. And just as the storm cannot stop you, neither can the circumstances around you. Your circumstances, no matter how dire they may seem, are temporary. Your calling is eternal. It's bigger than any obstacle. It's greater than any mountain. It's stronger than any storm. And as you walk through the fire, as you weather the storm, you will find that you emerge not only victorious, but more powerful than you ever imagined. But there's something critical that you need to understand. Your response matters. Your mindset matters. How you respond to the storm determines whether you rise or fall. Will you let the storm shake your faith? Will you let the difficulties of life cause you to doubt your calling? Or will you stand firm in the belief that no matter what comes your way, you are made to overcome? I encourage you today to choose to stand tall. Choose to rise above. Choose to believe that your destiny is calling you, and no matter how difficult the path may seem, it will lead you to greatness. Because the truth is, you were made for more than what you can see right now. You were made for something greater than your current situation. The obstacles you face are not there to stop you. They are there to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to position you for the breakthrough that's about to come. The storm is not the final word in your story. Your victory is. There will be moments when the road ahead seems unclear, when the obstacles appear too great to overcome. But I promise you this, there is power in you that you haven't even tapped into yet. There is a strength inside you that is waiting for the right moment to rise, and that moment is now. So my friends, stand tall, stand strong, embrace the process, embrace the storm, and know that every challenge you face is a part of the journey that will bring you to your full potential. Keep going, keep fighting, and never give up. You are chosen, you are called, and your greatness is waiting. Now, go forward, step into your destiny, because no storm, no obstacle, no trial is greater than the power of your calling. And with every step you take, you are one step closer to the greatness you are destined to achieve. Keep your eyes on the prize and remember, you were made for this.